Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Duck here once again. Time for another video on Nintendo's region locking. Yes, this is my third one now. By the way, I want to thank all of you for taking the time to comment on the video, my last one. Again, should Nintendo, if you didn't see that, if Nintendo's gonna remove the region locking, I'm gonna give away my old 3DS to a random subscriber, so go ahead and comment it. But also sign the petition so Nintendo listens. I'll put the link in the description again. So, with that said, Nintendo has sort of come out and replied to this little fan bickering the new, basically telling us that they're not going to do it. This sounds familiar. Do you guys remember back during Operation Rainfall saying that they had no plans to bring the games over to the Americas, Well, they used the exact same wording for this region locking. I think that's the first step, I think, yeah, we're getting under their skin. We're laying on the pressure. Eventually, we'll do something. I think, anyway. I hope, anyway. But with that said, I want to read you guys a little something, to redirect you to a little interview that Mr. Iwata had with IGN, we're just going to look at it and, let's just see what Mr. Iwata thinks about the whole region locking issue,
Okay, so here's the article right here. I'm reading this from IGN, but you can pretty much find it anywhere, so here we go. Okay. From some people's perspective, it might seem like kind of a restriction. However, we hope people can appreciate the fact that we're selling our products worldwide. Iwata told me, acknowledging that Nintendo has historically worked with region-locked systems. There are many different regions around the world, and each region has its own cultural acceptance and legal restrictions, as well as different age ratings. There are always things that we're required to do in each different region, which may go counter to the idea that players around the world want the freedom to play whatever they want. And then he goes on to say that we're not doing this as some sort of business ego, and we're not the only company doing it, and all that gumph. So, yeah.
No wonder this bastard's approval rating went down recently. Okay. So, Mr. Iwata, let's just go through what you said bit by bit here, okay? You say that that some people might see this as a restriction. Newsflash, it is a fucking restriction, okay? You're gonna stop us from playing a game that we put money down on, which you see money of at the end of the day, okay? That's a restriction, okay? You're stopping us from playing it, restriction. Simple as that. I mean, things like, pirated games or whatever, you stop us from playing that, that's just you obeying the law, You've obviously, and us obeying the law by not playing pirated games, but if we want to play something from another region, that should be our right. We shouldn't be restricted as such, alright? Second of all, okay, you say that you're releasing these things worldwide. Okay, I've got a little list here, and I don't want to sound redundant and read the whole thing off to you, but, you're not selling your products worldwide. Because it's impossible for you to sell your products worldwide, okay? You're not going to be able to make sure that every single Wii, 3DS, and Wii U game is going to get out in every region, right? That power is not in your hands. And if you are, you'd be the best video game company ever. And I've complimented you about this a million times. You're making a really good effort to make sure that games do get brought out in all the regions, but you just can't do it. It's impossible. You can't make sure every game, and that's why you should remove the region lock and give us all the option, okay? Because that way, it doesn't matter if you release everything everywhere. You could still make a really good attempt, right? But we'll still have the freedom regardless to give you more money, That's the thing. Right. And also, the thing that makes me laugh the most is you said you're not the only company doing this shit, okay? Look at your competition, Sony, Microsoft. That's all that matters. In fact, who else is doing region locking that's relevant to you, okay? Who else is doing region locking? Is Apple doing region? I don't even know, I really don't, but Apple doesn't even have, physical distribution and all that. So, it makes no sense, basically, okay? Your competition's not doing it. Your main competition, the competition that you shat on, last generation, okay? They're not doing it, so therefore you shouldn't do it. That's all that should matter to you as a video game company, And then there was that bit at the end there, actually, where you basically, I don't know, the wording was kind of weird to me, okay? Maybe it was a translation issue, but basically, from what I'm getting of it, you're saying that you need to enforce region locking because it might go against, you know, people's culture or something, and therefore will probably offend them and make them think twice about what it is they actually wanted in the first place. Like, let's just say I pick up, oh, what's that game called again? Hold on. Seran Kagaru. You know, that fighting game for the 3DS with the tits, okay? Let's say I import that, I'm like, oh, put it in my 3DS, I see all the tits, and I'm like, this goes against my culture. Fuck Nintendo! You know, is that what you think folk are going to be like when they play games from another region? I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe that's not what you mean, but that's the gist I'm getting. And if that's the case, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. Okay? And, you know, you give other points like, you know, age restrictions, blah, blah, blah. There's always going to be ways for folk to get past all that, you know? Just because a game is rated differently in one country, you know? The original Mass Effect, you know? The original Mass Effect that had all that controversy about sex on Fox News and all that, that was rated M in America. It was rated 15, meaning 15-year-olds could play that in this country, okay? But you know what? Who's played... What's the average age rating for Mass Effect over in America and that, right? I don't really know, but I bet you 15-year-olds are playing it. And they weren't scarred for life or whatever. So whether it's age ratings or cultural restrictions, okay? It doesn't matter. Because we're always going to get shit that will either shock us or... I don't know. That point was just really stupid, okay? I just don't see that as a valid reasoning. Not by a long shot that you shouldn't take off the region lock, okay? And, yeah. Last but not least, I want to just list off a few games, okay? I should have brought this up when I was talking about your releasing your products worldwide. Where is Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright? Where is Time Travelers? Where is Dragon Quest 7 and 10? Where is Beyond the Labyrinth? Where is Hatsune Miku Project Mirai? And where is Fantasy Life? Okay? Big list of games, and you know, Saran Kagura, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know, we can add that to the list as well. Are you going to be bringing those games over? Are we going to be able to play those without waiting like 1 to 2 years for them? Okay? I don't think so. And a lot of those games are kind of like import friendly. You know, we don't really need to understand Japanese in order to get them, so you might as well just take the region lock off it so that we can play it. And, you know, well, I'm sounding redundant as shit right here, but yeah, we just really, really want to play the games. There's nothing else to it, right? And, you know, saying stuff like this, right, is just, again, Mr. Iwata, your approval rating has gone down because of stuff like this, right? Maybe not solely because of stuff like this, but you get the point, guys. You get the point. Okay. I'm going to end this now, but this is not the last video I'm going to be making on region locking. The next video will be the top 10 reasons why Nintendo should remove the region locking. Okay, based on the feedback that I got from you guys on my last video. So, look forward to that. I'll probably have it up at the weekend at some point. But, yeah, I'll end this video now. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. And remember to sign the petition for a 3rd time this time.